What up, YouTube? It's your boy ABC Delicious. I'm back yet again with another video. So I'm very excited about today's video. A while back I saw the trailer for a show called Cobra Kai. Those of you who are not familiar with the show, basically it's a continuation of the movie trilogy, or maybe 4 pictures, I don't know, of the Karate Kid. Now, those of you who are young and millennials, I hate you because maybe you don't know about this movie, but basically Karate Kid was a movie that came out in the 80s. I want to say the first one came out in 1984, and it starred Ralph Macchio, who played Daniel's son, and William Zabka was his main arch rival in the movie. And actually it's funny because the actor who played William Zabka played Johnny Lawrence. He was like in every 80s movie as a bad guy. Like that was his role. Like whenever he auditioned, they're like, okay, you're the bad guy, basically. So it's very interesting back in the day. I'm sure he probably did his best after a while to kind of stop taking those roles, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, it's really interesting because the new series is called Cobra Kai, and it's by YouTube Red. And so it's a continuation, like I said before, from the Karate Kid series, and it's 34 years later. Now, I don't want to do any spoilers, but basically, and it's in the YouTube, so I think it's okay for me to say, Ralph Macchio's character basically is an owner of a car dealership, doing really well, has a lovely wife, 2 kids, lives in a really dope place in California, and William Zabka's character, Johnny, is divorced, has a son who's estranged with, and basically doing a lot of, dead-end jobs and not making a lot of money, and kind of living paycheck to paycheck, and kind of not doing anything with his life, right? So, I don't want to spoil it for you, but basically, through events beyond their control, both of them are kind of gifted a pupil to kind of pass down their teachings from what they learned. Johnny from Cobra Kai and Ralph Macchio, who learned everything from Mr. Miyagi. Side note, so sad that we know that there's going to be no cameo for Mr. Miyagi because, I don't want to say too soon, but basically the actor who played him, Pat Morita, died 2007. But there are some really nice flashbacks. I think the flashbacks do a good job of kind of connecting the movies to what's going on now. And I'm going to be honest with you. You don't need to have seen the movies to enjoy the series. It's very good as a standalone series. But if you do watch them, obviously there's going to be little nuggets and things that it's going to connect a little bit better, or it's going to feel more fully fleshed out. Now, I think it's very interesting because unlike the movie where obviously Ralph Macchio's character is being bullied, being picked on, and he goes to learn karate to kind of instill some self-confidence, obviously not get beat up every day, and defend himself. So, and I do think it's very interesting, that is, as a person who used to do karate, when me and my brother, we used to do Tang Sudo, which is kind of a Korean variation of Taekwondo. I do agree that idea of basically, you don't really learn karate to beat people up. I mean, you can do that, but you're kind of a big D-bag if you do that. It's more about instilling self-discipline, being honorable, and kind of giving you the tools you need. Not that you're definitely going to survive every situation, but it'll help you feel more confident, and it'll give you the tools you need to improve your chances. If the S goes down, right? The series is really good. I don't want to give up too much stuff. I will say, since I already brought up Johnny Lawrence's estranged son, the actor who plays him, I don't know who that is. Forgive me, but he really looks like, I don't know why. Maybe I'm off. Please don't tell me. Edward, you think all white people look the same, but he really looks like I don't know if you guys will remember. You have the Wikipedia, but basically Jonathan Brandis. Not because he did that really bad movie with Chuck Norris, but I don't know, the vibe, the look, he just kind of looks like him for some reason. But anyway, the movie's really good. I do like the fact that, unlike the movies, there's no clear good guy or bad guy in this series. There's just two characters, Johnny and Danielson, and they're both flawed characters. And I do actually enjoy the moments of them interacting. Obviously, it's still kind of, there's history behind them, but now it's kind of like a modern take of what's going on. And their lives are just getting more and more like intertwined, I would say. So the series is pretty quick. I think every video is like 40 minutes. It goes by really quick. And correct me if I'm wrong, there's like 10 episodes, 12 episodes. And good news, I heard it's been greenlit for a second series. And not just well for people who haven't seen it, so I'm not gonna say it, but I definitely know that where the series would go for the second season. And it's kind of cool. They combine it's a little bit crazy because the way Johnny is as a teacher definitely wouldn't fly today. Like some of the stuff he does, like being non-PC, yelling at his students, like beating on them almost. Like, I don't know if you could do that right now. Not that I'm saying you guys, you millennials are, shy snowflakes, In Chinese we say sensitive. In Chinese we say mingan. I'm not saying that, but it's just like definitely stuff probably wouldn't fly right now. So overall, I don't want to give away too much of it. I would say that I really enjoyed it. And out of 1 out of 10, I definitely would give it like a strong 8. You're going to obviously see how the two characters have grown, their strengths and weaknesses, and kind of like the next generation, the next crop of this. So I could definitely see this keep going. And obviously the reviews are really well. I think it's, a lot of people are watching it. There's a lot of views on it, and it's definitely cool. So anyway, I think that's basically my thoughts on it. So I give it 2 thumbs up. You should definitely watch it, especially if you're an 80s baby like your boy is. And that's about it. I'm running out of time, so please, if you like this, click like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you at the next video. Peace!
Who is it?
Banzai! Daniel LaRusso here for LaRusso Auto. We are chopping prices on all of our inventory. Johnny? I knew it was you. This is Johnny Lawrence. He and I go way back.
Oh, this is a guy whose ass you kicked.
If you want to get technical, I kicked his face.
Hey, where you going, come in? Oh, I didn't know you guys were trying to buy beer.
Hey! Watch your car, man.
Get the hell out of here, loser.
Was that like Taekwondo or something? It's karate. Do you think you could teach me?
I'm driving home from work yesterday, and in this strip mall, I see... After 30 years, I thought that guy might have changed, but he's still the same prick. I heard you beat up a bunch of teenagers.
I didn't beat up any teenagers. I kicked the crap out of a bunch of assholes who deserved it.
Thinks he could bring Cobra Kai back to the valley? Yeah. Not on my watch.
You want those kids at school to keep dumping things on your head? You want all the girls to think you're a wangless dork?
You're gonna be my karate teacher?
No. I'm gonna be your sensei. I'm gonna teach you the style of karate that was taught to me. A method of fighting your pansy ass generation desperately needs. Okay, let's see what you got.
She's a girl.
And?
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Girl's a natural cobra.
Johnny, you and I, we aren't done.